What's up, everybody? GeauxBurns welcoming you to the second installment of my Top 5 Wishes annual series, which I do only once a year on a specific day, which is this day, December 17th, aka my birthday. That's right, I'm officially 35 years old today. I know, I'm ancient. I'm an old geezer. Well, yeah, to most of the other YouTube gamers out there, I am quite old. But I'm young at heart, okay? So, anyways, what I like to do with this series is I throw out my top 5 wishes for the future of Grand Theft Auto Online going into 2016. Things I would like to see added to Grand Theft Auto Online, which would hopefully make it better, funner, and increase its lifespan. Now, as I mentioned, today is my birthday. And by the way, thank you to everybody that does take the time to wish me a happy birthday that have already done so a few days ago on Misadventures Monday. I really do appreciate it. You guys are da bomb. Now, if I'm unable to reply to any of your comments in today's video or tomorrow's video or Saturday or Sunday's video till sometime this weekend, it's not because I'm a jerk and a douchebag who ignores his fans, viewers, and subscribers. It's because I am currently on the road today, heading down to New Orleans, because not only is today my birthday, coming up this weekend is my baby sister's wedding. So we got a wedding going on. But despite all the real life stuff going on, I did plan ahead and I have content for you guys. Obviously today with Top 5 Wishes 2.0. Tomorrow we're going to do the Executives and Other Criminals review. Saturday an episode of Racing Badly, and of course Sunday a rant video. Unfortunately, you won't see any other videos from me this week because obviously I'm out of town, heading to New Orleans. That's where I'm going to be. So in the event that Rockstar puts out another newswire concerning, say, an event weekend or Christmas DLC, most likely next week, I won't be able to do a video about it, well, till I get back. But I will post some information or retweet anything from Rockstar via my Twitter account or my Facebook page. FYI. Now that I got all that out of the way, let's get into Top 5 Wishes 2.0 by starting with last year. I threw out these wishes. First off, I wished for a 4-passenger monster truck. Obviously didn't happen. Military and swords, technically that did happen because we got a machete in the Lowriders update, which is kind of sort of a sword. And we got plenty of military vehicles from the heist update. We did not get a new location. We did not get a survival creator. And we did get a third property. In fact, we got a fourth property. And we got a fifth property upgrade, courtesy of Lowriders, as well as the most recent Executives and Other Criminals update. So I got my wish there. So some of my wishes came true and the rest left me heartbroken. Not really. But that's the good thing about Top 5 Wishes 2.0. I can put those wishes that I really want back on the list. And that's what I'm going to do, starting with my first wish, which is an expansion DLC. What a shock, right? Either North Yankton or perhaps even Liberty City. I know that's going a little far back, all the way to Grand Theft Auto 4, but technically Rockstar could transfer that over to Grand Theft Auto Online, just like they've been doing a lot of the rides. Update the map of Liberty City, tweak it, clean it up a little bit, and then just make it a new location for us to venture off to and carry out all sorts of fun shenanigans in Grand Theft Auto Online. I would very much love to see a Liberty City expansion, at the very least a North Yankton expansion, which I've mentioned in previous videos. My second wish is a character customization plastic surgery DLC. Now, we've been experiencing a lot of new customization features added to the game, such as with Lowriders. Several rides in the game, you can customize the interiors, and of course with the some of the new apartments that came with the Executives and Other Criminals DLC, you can kind of sort of customize the interior of the apartments. And I would like to see the same eventually happen for our Grand Theft Auto Online characters. Maybe not at an extreme thing, like I realize that the clothing is, shaped for a generic male and generic female bodies. Maybe Rockstar can't do that because that's a lot of clothing they'd have to reskin and re-render and resize. But at least the ability to A, change your character's sex, B, the ability to go in and do face work on your character whenever you wish, even if it does cost a few thousand or $100,000 every time you go in for plastic surgery. A lot of gamers out there would love the opportunity to be able to go and tweak their character's facial features whenever they desire instead of one and done. My third wish is a survival creator. For one thing, I love playing survivals. I've mentioned that before, at least once or twice. And I know this is something I've chimed on and on about, but as someone who loves playing survivals, we have gotten the shaft. They only came out with a certain amount of survivals, and it's been well over a year since we got a new survival. And the easiest solution to this problem, Rockstar, is to just give us our very own survival creator tools in the creator section. That way we go in, we create the survivals using different locations, different NPCs, maybe even up it from wave 10 to wave 15, 20, or infinite waves. That way we can make our own survivals. It's new user created content. You guys can do contests, opening the door for Rockstar verified survivals and awarding everybody that gets their survival verified with $1 million of in-game currency. Hopefully one of these days we will get a survival creator. The next wish is a retro DLC with content from previous Grand Theft Autos, like Grand Theft Auto 3, Vice City, San Andreas, like the flamethrower, chainsaw, the katana, maybe the hunter attack helicopter, the World War II wrestler warplane that was in San Andreas, the Deluxo, aka the DeLorean in Vice City, the Diablo Stallion from Grand Theft Auto 3, as well as all the awesome unique clothing items that came with Vice City, San Andreas, Grand Theft Auto 3, and I would also like to see a new top-down mode, similar to how we got a first-person mode, paying homage to the first Grand Theft Auto games, Grand Theft Auto and GTA 2. It would just be a lot of fun. I don't think a lot of people would use it, but I would enjoy doing it with just death matches and races, maybe even jobs, or just goofing off in free mode. The ability to switch your character from third person to first person, and of course to top-down mode, which is not too difficult to do because there's already different camera angles. And if you go into the Rockstar editing bay after you record a video with the Rockstar editing software, you can actually change the camera angles to a top-down, like I did with Tank Top-Down like a month or so back. It's very possible, very plausible, so I would very much like to see a top-down mode added along with this so-called retro DLC. Now, before I get to my fifth and final wish for Top 5 Wishes 2.0, let me know below in the comment section if you don't feel like wishing me happy birthday, or if you want to wish me happy birthday, you can also do this. Let me know which one of my 5 wishes is your fave. Now, here we go. My fifth and final wish for Top 5 Wishes 2.0, a custom clothing creator. The ability to take current clothing items in the game like hats, t-shirts, jackets, etc., and do some limited customization to create unique items. And I've mentioned this, I think, in a previous Top 5 Ideas video, but the idea would be you would have different fabrics you could choose from for your clothing items. You'd have different colors you could choose from, maybe even more than one color scheme. Like you would have like some clothing items where you could only use like one color, then you could have like a primary, a secondary color, or multiple colors. It would just be really cool if you just, had the ability to create, some clothing items in the game. Nothing obscene, obviously. Some unique stuff, and then you would submit it to Rockstar for review. And as long as it didn't come back as profane, then they would approve it, and you would be able to add those clothing items to your inventory for a small fee. You'd have to, purchase them with in-game currency for, like, say, 10,000 or 50,000 or 100,000 depending on the item, and then you could also maybe submit it for contests, and Rockstar could take the best clothing items, and perhaps once a month or once every other month Rockstar can release Rockstar verified clothing items which were created by the gaming community for people to purchase in the stores, and as a reward Rockstar gives all the creators that got their content verified $1 million of in-game currency. It would just be a really great opportunity for us to add new content by our own hands, our own creation, our own minds to Grand Theft Auto Online. Like, for example, say you really like this leather jacket, but you want to change it to a different color that's not currently in the game. Say you want it to be a purple jacket or a yellow jacket or a pink jacket. Then you would be able to do that to a jacket, to a shirt, to a hat, etc. with a custom clothing creator. And that concludes Top 5 Wishes 2.0. Once again, let me know below in the comment section which one of the wishes is your fave, whether it's an expansion or character customization, a survival creator, retro DLC, or the ability to have custom created clothing in Grand Theft Auto Online. And once again, thank you all for the birthday wishes, as well as supporting my channel, watching my videos, liking my vids, sharing my channel with your friends and fellow gamers out there. It really does mean a lot for me, and that's more than this old radio guy slash gamer could ever want or hope for in a birthday gift besides getting some hot action in Nolans.